Hi, I'm Minivan Lee, and I've been living in my minivan for 8 years. A minivan, what do you think? Well, I've got a real treat for you today. I have a van life, maybe RV, maybe must have, Kemimoto portable shower system. So I want to show this to you. So let's go. Hey, and watch everything all the way through, because I'm going to talk just a little bit more about it after, and we'll talk about some uses of it, okay? Let's go all the way. I need power for the pump to work. And the actual pump that I will put in the water. The hose for the shower head. Propane in order to heat the water. I used a small bucket because I wasn't sure, but you will definitely need a larger bucket. this went empty very quickly. A handle for the hose. Ready, set, wet. Taking it all apart. You need to tip it over. Be careful, and you need to drain all the water out. Do not store it with any water in it. So what did you think? That was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun doing it at the park. Well, I bought the propane, and I had no propane, but at least now I have a couple canisters of it. Now, you could use this shower without, I believe, without the propane. If it was in the summertime, you could actually just use cold water as a shower, okay? So, I need some suggestions. What do you think would be some good uses for that? You know, kind of an offshoot thing I was thinking about with my daughter, washing her dog outside, right? I mean, you could take it outside. Now, the manual has 3 pages of warnings in it, and they're warning about hooking up the propane, which is always an issue, and that's why I went slow with it, and also where to use it because it's propane. Now, I think most of us know, if we're already nomads, we know that if we crack a window just a little bit, like maybe my second row seat windows, that's enough that you could use propane on the inside of your van. They say don't use it on the inside. You gotta, well, I've used a propane heater, a small Mr. Buddy, like a real small portable one. I've used it in my van for 2-3 years. I don't have it anymore, but I've used it to warm up in when it's really ice cold, and I want to warm up, but I don't want to keep running my car heater. So here's what I'm thinking, okay, with this shower. Here's where I think it would come in perfect for somebody who does mostly boondocking and stays in one spot for a while. Because also what you want is a shower tent. I mean, they're very popular in Quartzsite and when you boondock, places like that. And they're easy to put up, and they're easy to take down, and they're easy to store. And I've got some photos of some of them. And I just did random ones on Amazon. But go on Amazon and type in shower tent, and you'll see all kinds of them. I saw the cheapest one was $26. They can go all the way up to like $200. Some really nice ones. I will mention, if the wind is very fierce, that shower tents just collapse. So the wind just takes them down. There are some, the really expensive ones, that the wind will not take it down so easy. What they usually do in Quartzsite is people, when they have a shower tent, when they know, they watch the weather, they know when the winds are coming, and what they do is when it comes, they just bring it down. They take it down and then they just collapse it, and then put it back up when the wind is finished. But I'll tell you what, if you were a regular boondocker, that would be perfect for you. So here's what I would do. You don't want to get the thing wet. So what you would do is set the actual device, the system, set it outside the tent. Maybe put it on a tarp so it doesn't, if water runs out, you don't want it to get wet. And then, of course, you need power because you need it for the pump, okay? The propane is for the heating of the water. So you also want to maybe set your jackery maybe on a little stool or something. I have my collapsible stool that I use for, it gets me up about this high when I wash my windows, and you could maybe set your jackery up on that, and maybe even your shower compartment, the actual machine. And then you take the hose is long enough, you could take it in and use it. Oh my gosh. So, and you've got the lever that you can turn it on and off so you don't waste water. Now, if you notice, I had the little bucket. I wasn't sure. This is the first time, so I actually got my little bucket out. But I would say you would need a bigger bucket. And Quartzsite, if you're going to spend a long time at Quartzsite, this is perfect. Because what you could do is, water is so cheap and so easy to get in Quartzsite. Really? Yeah, it was 25 cents. Maybe it's like 35 cents now. I don't know. But I'm sure maybe it's gone up a little bit. You could just go and get water. You could just get enough water. You may need to refill that bucket, periodically. Turn it off and wash up real good, and then turn it back on and really rinse your hair. But I would say if you're going to be boondocking and you want to set it up for a while, dude, Quartzsite would be perfect, or any boondocking system. Now, if you're out boondocking all by yourself, you might not even need the tent. Just strip down. Who cares, right? Just strip down maybe in your underwear and just take a shower. Yeah, if there's nobody around. Or if you don't care. There are naked, what would you call them? I forget what you call them, but they camp naked. You can join the group. I know. I'm not into that, okay? Yeah. I'm 71, okay? I don't need that. But yeah, there are groups that you can be bare butt. But yeah, so I really did like it. But I don't know how much use I would get for it unless I go to Quartzsite. And, it would be perfect for in the summertime. Nice cold water. You could have a shower tank. Go in there and just hose yourself down once or twice or 3 times a day. Yeah, wouldn't that be perfect? And I know, when it gets around March and you're still in Quartzsite, yeah, it gets hot. In the afternoon, it gets hot. It gets up to 80, maybe 90 degrees even, especially, in March, the end of March, it gets up to 90 degrees in Quartzsite. And then, of course, you got October and November that it can go up to 85, 90 degrees also in the afternoon. Let's see, what other uses? I would like some suggestions, what you think you might want to use that for. Now, they did not give me, they didn't give me a code, so I can't give that to you. If they give it to me tonight, then I will put it in description, or I will put it in comments. And I'll pin the comment up, and I'll leave the link for it. And it's really nice. I mean, it looks well built, well constructed. And it took me a while, but that's because I had to read the instructions in between filming. And but it was pretty self-explanatory. The instructions, the manual is there, and it will tell you everything. I do like the brand Kemimoto. They're the same ones that I have their vest, the heated vest and the heated jacket, and they sent me the heated shower, portable shower. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun, and I just feel that it's nice to show you different things. And Kemimoto thought that I was a good fit for it. So obviously, a lot of you out there, it's really for off-grid. Off-grid. If you're into off-grid living, even if you're in a tiny home, this would be perfect, because if you're off grid, you're going to have a lot of power. You're going to maybe have 1,000, 2,000 watt jackeries or power stations. You're going to have solar, and this would be perfect for you. And you might actually want to put up, if you had a tiny home, you could actually, if you had a little shower system, little showering area, I mean, just take it in, just crack your window. Don't worry about the propane, just crack your window. Also, if you're in an RV and you don't want to waste the water that you already have running through your system, and maybe you don't want to use the heater or the electricity in there, this would be perfect. Just sit it outside. Sit the whole system outside of the shower area so it doesn't get wet. And just the cord, have the hose go in. Seriously, that would be perfect for you. Okay? So, okay, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I got the book, How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Lee Way. And if you want to support me, go to minivanlee.com and click on gifts. And I've got $5, $10. I got all amounts. A lot of people do support their favorite YouTube creator, okay? And I know a lot of you are very loyal to me, and I really appreciate you very much. I really do. And I get 100% of everything. It's not like Patreon. And a lot of YouTube creators use Patreon, or they use PayPal or some other system, or buy me a coffee, something like that. They take out a percentage. I get 100% of everything. So I really encourage you to do that. It really does help support me. Okay. Till tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. It's only a day away. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.